Hello, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. Because of the limited time, it's time to just focus on key quests for a bit in the hub. Since I won't be able to do every single quest between now and February 28th, when Wilds releases, I guess I just need to focus on finishing the main high rank quests in the hub, which today should start with the Lightning Crown, and then if there's time it would be Bug Buffet, which no idea how long these will take. Also, yeah, steps, okay, or step. It's been a bit since I fought Nakarkos, and it's been maybe a bit more of a bit since I fought Nakarkos in the hub. So I have no idea how long this will take. For some reason the camera feels quick compared to normal. That's not important. I don't think anything changed. I think it's just everything else. But it should be fine. I should be able to finish, because I checked the number of key quests that I need to do. I should be able to finish the high rank quests and fight Nakarkos within the next 2 weeks. And it should work pretty well. Don't know where Astalos is. It could have been in 3. I'm just hoping it's not in 7. 7 is an annoying zone, but it just takes a while to find the monster. I'm really looking forward to playing Wilds and not having to do the whole hunting for it before paintballing it thing. Because there it is. Okay. Just locating it. Can I hit it from here? Huh. I sort of assumed that it would disappear before it fell that far. That was cool. Weird hit. Fine hit, but weird. Wow, look at this. The hub doesn't do as much damage as advanced quests. It's weird. Okay. So. Oh, what's up? Actually, I wonder... I don't have the HP value because I'm not checking that most of the time. I wonder how this compares to an advanced... an advanced quest HP-wise. Still never sure whether to focus tail or not. But actually, that just reminds me, for some reason, of the launch trailer for Wilds. It's weird that the games are in the state where even before, well, some games it's a little worse. Even before they release, they have DLC. But Wilds is like, oh, even before they release, it's like, okay, there'll be a title update with Mizutsune in spring or something is what they labeled it as. It's just kind of... yep. It's just wild that before a game even releases, they're like, oh yes, here's where we will add Mizutsune to the game. And more, but like... It's just the nature of live service and giving a heads up on information and all that, but... That was... What the heck? What was that? Did the whole stone structure get shortened? Darn. I didn't get quite far enough in the direction I was going. That was weird. I feel like that should have hit me. Like, I had the iframe from standing up. But even with that, I think that should have hit me. It would have been annoying in another scenario where I would have been low HP, but it should have hit me. Yeah, I don't like this zone because it's so restricted in size. Because if you want to go up or down, you have to climb. And sometimes the monster won't let you climb, so you can only go down. That was my own bad, but also... I'm just kind of... I don't know, I'm phoning it in on this fight. Just kind of, I don't know why. Well, that's the worst place you could have gone, because now I have to climb. And climbing is one of the worst things in this game. Because it's slow, it's a waste of time, and it's not like you can do anything when you're climbing. Yeah, like, come on. But, yeah, the trailer was interesting. Again, the, title update being mentioned before it's even released is silly. It's part of, giving a heads up and whatever. It's communication and all that, but it's still funny. But there were a few, I think, there's either a new monster shown. Oh, that was super delayed. It's been a while. But, I don't know if there was a new monster. There were a few monsters that got a little bit more of a showcase than in previous trailers they've showed up in. Not much of a showcase, but like... I think there was a monster that showed up at the end of the cold biome trailer that had a little bit more screen time in the launch trailer. Nope. Yeah, I don't know how to dodge that in this scenario where I don't already have my weapon put away. Oh, this might unlock the... No, Bolt Reaver wouldn't be here, would it? It would be higher rank than this. Too slow on the roll. Yeah, that stun's kind of trash. That's garbage. That is actually a terrible hitbox on that. Oh, but I was thinking about it because, like, I wonder if Astalos will be back again. Or if... Because they're bringing back Mizutsune. Mizutsune's been in... was in Rise as well. I just kind of wonder if they will try to bring Astalos back. Or Gamma. Or any of them. I do like the animation on that hit, where you just sort of fly back limp. It's a pretty funny hit. Don't you... I quit. It's less bad here because I don't have to climb a ton to get back, but I do have to climb a little, I think. And I don't have to go all the way around. It's not as bad as it could be, but... Why? I can't point at it, but on the right, why does the right side of Zone 5 go to Zone 9 and the left side of Zone 5 go to Zone 9? Why do those both go here? And one is one way, but then the other one's right there anyway, so... Like... No, I went too early. So what's the point? Is it leaving? I don't see a shadow. But it must be. Like, is the right path like that just to confuse people? It's weird either way. Yeah, there were some cool looking things in the launch trailer that I hope were accurate. And they didn't have as much, I don't think they had as much cheesy dialogue. Oh, lovely. Nobody's leaving. Perfect. I missed. That was questionable. I guess I was going a little bit at too much of an angle. So I didn't get the Superman. That hitbox felt a little off. Oh, he went for the back than I thought there. Or it. I don't know. I assume Astalos is not like Rathalos. And they'll suddenly reveal Astian instead, like Rathalos, Rathian, Astalos, Astian. They won't suddenly reveal some other monster. Kind of wish they sort of did something like that, just because the structure of Astalos is solid. Oh, nope. Yep. It's like something that uses a similar tail and wings and horn, but... or crest is maybe more accurate than horn, I'm not actually sure. Something that uses the structure, but is a different monster. Maybe more than the Rathalos-Rathian difference. But then they'd have to be related in some way because they're structurally the same. Maybe something that uses the sort of... it's very bug-like with its claws and its wings. Actually, are there many... Dragonfly. Like, there's no dragonfly-like monsters. That could be... like, obviously part of the reason why there's no dragonfly-like monsters is because dragonflies are not tough. And a lot of monsters, not all of them, but a lot of monsters are fairly tough. Dragonfly, damselfly, etc. It's weird to refer to a real thing as squishy. Especially because they aren't really squishy, they're probably crunchy, but... they're not tough. They are actually kind of tough. They're very impressive. They're like the highest success rate hunters in the world amongst all animals, maybe even including humans. Like, because they hunt bugs and they do a good job of leading their attempts at catching them. Why did Rathalos move again? Like, Rathalos just moved from zone 8 to wherever. Let me climb. Thank you. It's not the right direction, but it was a preemptive decision in case I had to climb. But yeah, dragonflies are very good at hunting. It's like a monster themed after a dragonfly. It's like an ace hunter, super dangerous. And I don't know, its armor gives critical eye or weakness exploit or something. I actually don't like this zone either, because it's a I think it's a Monster Hunter 4 zone, a map, and they have a lot of this awkward attempts at being 3D that are awkward by modern standards, I think. They were probably perfectly fine at the time because the interest value of the 3D, the structures, and that's not what I wanted, is more valuable when you haven't played games that came out later that had actually good three-dimensional structures and stuff, and monsters that behaved appropriately for the three-dimensional structures. It's like, this is a weird structure. It's 90 degrees from the ground and stuff. Like, it's not natural structures. It's not even remotely natural looking. Like, I don't think there's anywhere in Rise or World where stuff like that happens, where they try to fly up, try to dive at you, and they get stuck in a weird thing like that. Maybe there are, but I'm pretty sure they did a better job of... They learned, which is fair enough. I think they learned from these maps, so it's a good thing. It's like, if these maps were like this, and then later maps were just as bad, that would be worse. But these maps are like this, and I don't really like them. But they've improved on them. So that's good enough. I actually think of... Funny ending. I actually think a full-on, like, rebuild of these types of maps could be pretty fun. Making them less weird, like making the slopes less annoying. Having a bit less 90-degree angle on platforms and stuff. Rounding them out could make them pretty fun. And maybe a bit less of the... Well, no, if it was in a newer game, it wouldn't have any of these climbing transitions. Like World... Well, Wilds obviously can't, because they'd have to make the maps bigger? Which they'd have to do anyway. But they probably won't ever. Yeah, like these 90-degree angles, just improving this type of stuff would be nice. Which that's sort of just a, I don't know, limitations of what matters on what was a 3DS game. Stuff like that is a lot less noticeable. But I guess it's Celtis Queen. I might even get 3 done today, depending on how long Celtis Queen takes. But also probably not. Like, unless Celtis Queen takes 10 minutes. It's probably best not to do another one. Mostly because I don't really want to do Agnactor today. And that would be the next on the list. Feline Trainer is unfortunate. Ah. Good time to unlock hypers. I'm probably not gonna do this until I've beaten Nakarkos. I'm not even gonna consider hypers. That's interesting. I do like that they're all like weaklings to ease you into it. Oh yeah, no prowlers because I never did 5-star prowler because I forgot about it. But bug buffet, yummy, yummy, delicious bug buffet. I don't know. Like, unless something like a Celtis Queen tastes... Okay. A lot of bugs are eaten, I think, either more or less whole or ground up. Because of how big they are. They're not that big. I actually assume it's on the left, not the right, but I'll check the right first because I already ran this way. Something as big as a Celtis Queen, I can't imagine how you would prepare it. Yes, we'll do here, go across, because I don't want to climb to 8 or 5. Because, like, grasshoppers, ants, spiders, I think. Any of those, they're not 50 centimeters, a meter thick. They're not thick. It's like, I can't even imagine whether, because it could be that you would have to prepare it in a similar manner to a crab or lobster. Maybe if you cook it, it solidifies. I don't know. It's not a pleasant thing necessarily, but also people eat bugs because it's a fairly practical source of protein. Oh, this is exactly like that one quest I did. I think it was a normal tier advanced quest, not one of the hard ones. Where I think it went from 5 to 2 to 1 to 4. Or some obnoxious path that made it really hard to locate. And it took like 5 minutes. Oh yeah, got him. Of course after I go through 2, they instantly traveled there. Because I went 2, 6, 7, 5. I did not go far. Can bugs roar? This is a magic world where animals can do anything, so it doesn't matter, but I don't think bugs can roar. Like, I just can't picture, like, a tarantula yelling. It just doesn't seem right. Like, I don't know, maybe they do. I don't think crickets roar because the whole purpose of the, cricket noise is because they're rubbing their legs together. And I mean, imagine if they had another method of making noise. Oh, I've never seen that. It's probably a grab. They would maybe do that. Great use of Aids of Vitality. Such a valuable application. Yep. I want to see Celtis Queen again. I want Celtis Queen to be in Wilds. It's not a crazy monster. Oh yeah, because the black belt didn't trigger, which is why I'm running out of stamina so much quicker than I was in the last hunt. Which is unfortunate because it just makes it slower. I think a Celtis Queen with maybe a few changes could be a lot of fun. I think Celtis Queen is relatively fun as is, but I don't know what changes, but I feel like it could benefit from a few changes. I mean, if they're adding Congalala, Think is gonna have to exist. No matter what anyway. That's not the direction I was inputting, but this game doesn't have inputs apply very quickly. They're very slow. I need to remember, even though I've been playing this for however long. I need to keep in mind that I have to wait until the character turns before they can roll in the direction I want them to. I feel like there should be a mount soon on the Celtis Queen. I feel like that's a little too much damage for where I was hit. I was hit by the back right leg. I think that did more damage than it should have, considering. I think half as much damage would have made sense. Or, if I had been hit by the horn, if it had done twice as much damage, that would have been fine. I just think based on where I was hit, I should take half damage from the attack. But I'm making the assumption that I took full damage, but maybe I did take reduced damage. Yeah, I don't know what I would change about Celtis Queen. I don't think it needs it, but there's probably some things that would make it better as like an update to the hunt. Maybe something to make it a little more complex. Maybe an extra Celtis, and sometimes it can have both Celtises. I don't know, it puts both Celtises on its arms and punches you with them or something silly. Just more variety could make it harder. Because I like how it is. I don't think it needs to be different from what it is. I do think it is generally pretty weak. I didn't actually mean to sharpen. I did sharpening was the correct choice, but I really needed to eat. That's what I really needed to do. I mean, it actually probably would benefit a lot from just being sped up a bit, but ideally not in the way that it just feels like they've just increased its speed stat. Like, sped up in a way that feels a little bit more natural. Because this version at least, it's very low most of the time. And that makes it weaker. Like, I don't love super fast monsters, and it's nice to have some that are slow. But this one might be a little bit too slow. I still get hit, obviously, but that's because greed. I don't think it would be fun if Celtis Queen had a, like, sacrifice heal. I think that would be awful. Like, sacrificing the Celtis to heal for the Celtis' amount of HP. Or something on that level. I don't think that would be a good addition. Maybe some sort of... I don't know. Sacrifice it for a permanent moveset adjustment. Like, kill the Celtis, or the Celtis offers itself up because they're drones or whatever. Oh, it's not even a grab? What? And then takes the spikes and adds it to its arms or something. Somehow. Which wouldn't really make sense structurally, so it'd be a bad idea. But it's a bad idea. Got the reload, it's all that matters. Yeah, I was not getting away from that because I wasn't going to roll in the right direction. Maybe some, like... No, I think a passive, like, haze that it releases would be kind of much more annoying because you wouldn't be able to avoid it as a melee. And that wouldn't be interesting, I think. I just think a little something could go a long way. And even then it wouldn't be needed to bring it back, I think. I don't think it needs anything new. I just think it could benefit. If it was brought back, adding a little bit. Maybe take it even further. Have Celtis Queen hunts that have multiple Celtis Queens, and they have their own pecking order. So the Celtis Queens turn each other into a Voltron or whatever reference makes the most sense. I think Voltron, Power Rangers, or is it a different one that's Power Rangers? I do not know. But some additional, like, teamwork design, which wouldn't really make sense with queens, because I'm pretty sure in most insects with queens that they're competitive with one another. The queens are competitive with other queens. And, like, getting rid of disposing of potential competitors when they are produced and stuff. Them working together would probably be unrealistic, but just like an ultra mech Delta Queen would be funny. Or add a new type of Celtis. Like the Celtis Queen, add some third type of Celtis, and they mech teamwork with the Queen, and it can vary between the normal Celtis and that other variety, and both are there, and the hit goes differently. So it's a little bit more movesets because of that. And if it's always like Celtis always has a Celtis and a Celtis Guard, Celtis Scout, Celtis King, which a King wouldn't really make sense. I just wasted a lot of time. Because I'm too low HP. Oh, I got a free heal from the cat. Never mind. I'm too low HP to have continued fighting at that time. I was too low HP. And I couldn't heal because I just stood in the stink. But I got healed by my cat, so that's garbage. I'm surprised the Celtis died. Oh shoot, I don't actually know where it's going if it's digging there. I'm gonna harvest, but... Oh, it moved. It showed me where it went. I thought it normally, like previously when I was starting the quest, it traveled to this zone much closer. It didn't dig in the middle of zone 2. It dug at the stage at the transition point. Which is weird. Maybe it isn't here? No, it is. But it should be like 3 hits from dead. Like it should be very close, but not 3 hits. Yeah, its eyes were gone. Why? Why is it such a coward? Sure, it's about to die, but... That didn't say much. I'm assuming it's in zone 8? No, it went this way. Okay. That was a weird animation. Did it have to turn around slowly or something? Nope, you're not even gonna let you sleep. Because you're just so slow. That is questionable. Again, the hitbox on the jump when you're rolling from the back is so bad. It is terrible. Just die. That should have hit, because I clearly hit its hitbox when I was rolling there, but whatever. I just want this fight to be over with, because it should be. Took longer than I wanted, but... This is the second quest that I need to do for today. I could try to do another, but I don't think I should. I think 2, 2, 2. Yeah, if I did 2 today, if I do 2 tomorrow, and then 2 the next day, I'll be done with 6-star. And that'll be all I need. 3 days, if I can do 2 a day. Then 7-star. Less likely to be 2 a day, but probably still fine. Should take 4 days total, with the last one being Nakarkos, which is 7 out of 10 days, leaving me 3 days to do other stuff. Which also I could just stop a little earlier, because that's just how it would work, because it isn't technically releasing. The release date isn't timed as such. It was a decent day of hunts, though. Not the best. Made progress. It's sad to be just rushing key quests now, but just not enough time. Yeah, the release is on Friday. I thought at one point Wilds was listed as being released on the 27th. But maybe I was wrong. Okay. Well, that's, I would say, solid progress. I am now a third of the way through. I'm now a third of the way through the 6-star quests that I need to do. Oh, hyper nothing. But that's it for today. It's short, but it's still weird that these hub quests were faster than the advanced quests in the village. Just the scaling is weird. So next time I should need to do, I think this one, Duel in the Volcanic Hollow, yes, and Master of the Molten Deep. Those two will be next time. If I finish it fast enough, maybe For Whom the Gong Tolls. It's already done, never mind. Haha, so actually I only need those two to unlock the Urgent. Cool, so I should actually unlock the Urgent quicker than I thought. Which maybe I finish that next time, depending on how long the first two take. That'll be interesting. And then it's 7-star. And I can get to Nakarkos, the cool monster. So, I'll stop here. Progress is made. 2 weeks left. Have a nice day. Well, not really 2 weeks. Sort of 2 weeks. It's really a week and a half. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.